Hey guys, today is Thursday, November 18th. I am sporting a new little chemo hat. I don't feel very comfortable in it yet, so if I keep messing with it, you'll have to forgive me on that. I'm just, anyway, trying to make it look fancy, and there's no way to make it look fancy. Anyway, what did I say? Today's Thursday, November 18th. I had my fifth chemo round on November 5th. Um, so things have been going so. It seems like the symptoms are coming quicker and lasting longer. Before, it would be like the loss of my taste buds and the real fatigue and the diarrhea and the mouth sores and thrush would come like day 6, day 7. Now things are starting sooner, especially the losing your taste buds. It's starting on like day 3, and lasting longer into week 2. Before it'd just be a week and I would start feeling better week 2. Now it's like it's taken me 2 weeks to get back to feeling really good, which they said is normal. And the further you get in your chemo, the cumulative the symptoms are. Oh, by the way, I'm in my jammies, so you'll have to excuse me. Um, anyway, yeah. So I just don't want to be a negative Nancy, but for anybody out there who's getting ready to go through chemo or who's maybe doing their first treatment, I just want to be honest about what to expect. So for me, it's just like checking off almost every symptom that you can get. So my last one, like I said, was November 5th, and now I'm experiencing neuropathy in my fingers and toes, which is numbness and tingly, kind of like when your foot falls asleep and you get that numb, tingly feeling. I have it like on the pads, the bottom of my toes and the top. Had it in my fingers for a couple days, but it went away. The nurse practitioner said that that can happen. They'll keep an eye on it, so hopefully, I've had it for like a week, so hopefully it'll go away or lessen. Um, but good news is next week is Thanksgiving, and the day after Thanksgiving will be my last chemo treatment. Yay! Thank God. Thank goodness. So something to be very grateful there. Um, so yeah, it's been a rough few months. I had a friend say, "Did it feel like it went by fast?" And I'm like, no. When you're feeling like crap, everything seems to drag out and feel like it's longer and longer. But my last round, I was trying to do better mentally, and it didn't. It sucked all the way around, but I think I fared it better than the previous ones. Kind of, as my brother would say, go with the flow, which is hard to do sometimes. It's hard to stay positive. And if this is your life right now, you're going through chemo, it is absolutely 100% to not feel positive, and it's okay to wallow and feel sorry for yourself for a little bit, but just don't stay there, okay? Um, I cry like 3, 4 times a night, or not 3, 4 times a night, 3, 4 times a week. I will have a little mini mental breakdown. I usually call my friend. Sometimes I just cry and then I get it out of my system and I'm good. So if you're going through this, that is totally normal, totally okay. Just don't stay there. What I found that helps me is trying to find somebody um, who can just listen to you, make you laugh too. And for those of you that are family members or friends of a loved one who's going through cancer, just realize that sometimes all that we need to do is just vent about how crappy we are feeling and how this isn't fair for anybody to have to go through this. And realize that the best thing that you can do for someone who is going through this is just listen and say, you know what, I know it sucks. And let them cry, because they know that one, you love them and that you support them, but they know that there's nothing you can do right then and there except for listen to them. And that's what we need. We just need to cry and get it off our chest, and then we feel better. I've done that with my sister, Kay, quite a few times, and she's been very, very helpful and supportive, listening to me cry. I've done that with my brother. I've done that with my very, very good friend Jackie. Man, I'm like speed dialing her a million times a week, and the thing that I love about that is she always answers the phone and she always will listen to me, and then she says something just totally crazy and makes me laugh. And yeah, gets me out of my darkness there. So anyway, so the next step is have an MRI in December, and then to see if the tumor has shrunk, and then meet with a general surgeon to see if I'm able to have a lumpectomy or if I have to have a mastectomy. So let's cross our fingers and hope it's a lumpectomy. And then, depending on what type of surgery it is, they'll schedule it probably maybe in January or something. The other thing too is having the immunotherapy. So that starts right away. So 3 weeks after my last chemo treatment, next week, I have a immunotherapy session scheduled at the infusion center. They tell me it's like 30 minutes or an hour. If it's one IV drug, it's 30 minutes. If it's two, it's usually like an hour. So you can kind of be in and out. But which is kind of a lie, because you have to get lab work done, and then you have to meet the doctor or nurse practitioner and talk to them, and then you go down to the infusion center. So it's not like it's in and out in an hour. There's this whole process before, but it definitely will be shorter than chemo, which is good. And they said that the side effects are very, very minimal, and it's nothing like chemo. So thank the Lord above for that, because let me tell y'all, I'm at the end of my rope. I am worn out. So by tomorrow, a week from tomorrow, I will be having my last treatment. So, yeah, that's where we are at right now. And another good news, my daughter's coming to visit for Christmas, so that's going to be the big highlight of December for me. Yeah, so if it's a lumpectomy, it'll be less invasive of a surgery, quicker healing time, but the only downside for a lumpectomy is you have to have radiation 5 times a week for like 6 weeks, which is a lot, I think, of radiation. Maybe I'll be glowing in the dark or something, who knows. If it's a mastectomy, I've been told that you don't have to have radiation, but a mastectomy is much more invasive. It's a couple different surgeries. So yada yada, all that. So yeah, keep your fingers crossed that it's a lumpectomy, and I'm really hoping that my stories, or well, my process is maybe helping somebody out there who is going through chemo, or even maybe helping someone who has a family member or friend who's going through it, and maybe helps you understand a little bit better, about how to react to them or how to help them. Because I know a lot of people, the big C word, the big cancer, they're not sure what to do for somebody that they love, somebody that has that. So that's all I got for right now. So maybe next time I'll get another cute little hat, or maybe I'll spruce this one up with some jewels, bedazzle it or something, or who knows what. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon.